Before I begin, make sure you guys check out the How to Make Beats book, brought to you by Slime Green Beats, available on Amazon. Link in the description. So, that book is hot. These are the most must-have FL Studio plugins. And I'm going to talk about the synths and the mixing plugins too. So, you know, this is a very different type of question because, you know, I've been using FL for about 5 years now, and I can honestly say at this point the stock plugins all work. It's like weird. It's like I completed like a circle in life. Okay, so what plugins do you need to have? Honestly, the ones that come with FL are pretty good. I would say the only thing is, and I said this in the previous video, is you probably want some type of third-party synth VST like Omnisphere, Nexus, whatever floats your boat. I wouldn't even go with what the masses are using. I would literally just go through different third-party plugins and see which ones you like the most, because one just might fit your sound and style more. Like, for instance, I used to like Alpha Free, and it's because like the sounds were kind of like majestic and kind of like trippy, and I kind of like that. It was very just like vibey. It was dope. I really like the sounds. They're like dreamy. So it just floated my boat a little bit more than other VSTs. Like Shakur is good, but I'm not in love with like the lo-fi sound. So, you know, it's just like whatever synth VST you like is just what you want. So I would definitely try different synth VSTs and see like which ones really fit your style the most. So that's a big one there. And then as far as mixing effects, there's really not any that you really have to get that I would say must have. Like you can't make a good beat without these. There's no mixing ones. Like the most common ones to use, I would say, is you would want some type of a reverb. Now all these again are stock. So there's Fruity Reverb 2. This is a good reverb. Patcher has great reverbs. So Patcher is like a plugin that manages other plugins. So it's like a super plugin. And there's reverbs here that are really good. Like 1K reverb. 1K reverb here is pretty crazy. You can get some crazy sounds from this. And then there's Fruity Parametric EQ2. This is an equalizer. So you can cut out like low end, like low C1 through 2, 3, bass. You see bass here, like tubas or like bass guitar type sounds. And then you can also cut off high end. So this is really useful for mixing. And again, this also comes with FL Studio. And then the limiter is really useful. So limiter, and I'm gonna show you flex. I didn't show flex, but just so you know what I'm talking about with flex. For the synth plugin, we'll go back to that. But so limiter is great. This, you can adjust the ceiling. That's probably like its most useful function. It's just utilizing this for the ceiling. I use this for the ceiling really. That's super useful. And then there's like Maximus, which is good for mastering. So I would actually usually have this in your master track, but you know, you can use it here. I think another good one, I think the best one that probably doesn't come with FL or doesn't come with FL Producer Edition, the best ones that don't come with FL Producer Edition are probably Gross Beats. So you probably heard of Gross Beats. This is like an effector. So like it'll change your pattern. Again, I wouldn't say it's must have because I don't use this that often still, but that's definitely one worth checking out. And then I would also say the Transient Processor. So what the Transient Processor does, you can adjust like how, especially this is great for drums. So you could adjust like the attack, like how hard something's hitting, as well as the release, like the sustainability of the sound. So you can adjust those here, and also the shape of it. But honestly, I don't use this that much either because oftentimes, yeah, actually I do use this. I take that back. But oftentimes I can get the sound I want just by layering sounds in terms of like attack, release, and all that other stuff. Now, this is a really useful plugin though. I love this plugin. I don't think this one comes with the Producer Edition. It didn't for me. I had to buy it separately. But I also bought FL like 5 years ago, so I know I had to buy this separately though. I know I had to buy Gross Beats separately too. So, most of you probably have the Producer Edition. So yeah, I would say gross beat, transient processor. So those are the essentials. And then I'd say the best free, again, Synth VST is Flex. So this is Flex. And you can also download like other stuff here. You can buy some here. You can download them for free here. I already download all the free ones. And there's like really, really good sounds in here, like cellos. This is great, but kind of hard to use sometimes because you might want to like have like a more pads and more synths because they're just easier melodies to place in. That's why I say you should definitely try like a random synth VST, whether that be Omnisphere, Nexus. I use Electra X, Shakura's okay, stuff like that. So definitely try those. And Synth Master Player is a good cheap one too. This is a third-party VST. I'll show you Electra X too. This is a Synth Master Player, so it just has like synth sounds. It's kind of like retro and 80s, which I kind of like that vibe too. That's why I have that one. And then Electra X is kind of like just, this is like the first third-party one I bought. Where the heck is it though? Oh, here it is. Okay. Then forgot my ABCs. So like, how do I even? I don't know what Electra X is, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I could put it in a category. I like it. It's good. Like, it's good. Like, I need it to make beats, and it helps me make beats. Like, I kind of wish I had Omnisphere or something like that, but I just don't have $1,000 right now. But if I get $1,000, y'all keep buying these books, get me some Omni. But right now, no, I can't afford it. Well, I could, but like I would have to move a lot of money over, and I'm not really trying to do all that. So, anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Woo!